Oh, wow. It says I'm live. Am I really? If you guys see anything weird around, let me know, man, because there's some weird things happening in this freaking place. You can bet that. Trying to see, what am I looking at over here? I'm seeing in the reflection, I see Barbie. Oh, is that me? Okay. Me? Don't get blonde hair like that. God, I look like a hippie or something. I want to change my shirt. We've been this September, middle of September, I guess, crept up on us so quick. Our 1 year anniversary. And here we are. Oh, I found out a lot. And I found out a lot the hard way. The hard way being having to stay here on this crap and not having any help from anybody to find out what's going on and why. But I found out some stuff and it wasn't nice, and the people that are doing it aren't nice. And well, there's people involved in it. There, you would think might not be, and you think might be on some poor old crippled son of a bitch's side, and his poor old crippled mom. But no, they're not. They're I don't know if they're corrupt. I don't know what the deal is. Right here, I have a mic, which I do, which is shit. Love fights. Somehow somebody's watching this. I don't know where. Leave Brazil. Yeah. For the past year in this house alone, since day one, you and law have been assaulted, gassed, poisoned, held against our will, drugged, molested, robbed, slandered, denied care, and tortured. And there's a lot more. That's just some of them. Every neighbor in this neighborhood, every person that lives around here, every neighbor in this neighborhood has been a part of it, has been an acting and willing participant, which means they're culpable, meaning they're open to charges, which I am not taking a shit from these bitches. I'm done with it. They have the latest things they have done. They almost killed my mom. They tried to kill me. I'm not going to take it anymore. I tried to get a lawyer last year to help me. Guess what? These assholes have my phone tapped. I hadn't had a shred of privacy in over a year. A shred. I don't care if I go out in the woods. I used to have a camp out there. There wasn't anything bad about it, especially when I got sick and I was hurting real bad, my joints and shit. I could go out there and be alone and read and be quiet and sometimes drink beer and sometimes not, and listen to music, and sometimes I feel better. I wouldn't be out there doing anything bad. Bad meaning, I don't know. They seem to think, everybody around here seems to think I'm bad. I don't know what they were told, but it's not true. And then kiss my ass. Not one of them's tried to help. Not one of them's asked me anything. They've just scorned me and treated me like shit. So I've watched them, seen the expressions on their faces. It's old now. For a while there last year, I was getting pretty mad at everybody. I just don't care now. I just want to get them back. I want to get them back legally. These people are incredible. I've seen things that are too freaky. And by freaky, I mean, you know, you can blow sunshine up my ass, but you can't tell me what I saw. You can't tell me how my mind works. Oh, I know when I'm fucked up. I know that when I drink too much, and I've had blackouts, and I quit doing that a long time ago. I knew when to go home when it was time to call a taxi or say, hey, I gotta go. And you can't rely on your friends. You gotta do it yourself. That's the only way you can do shit. People be like, hey, well, I didn't even see you leave last night. I was like, well, I had to leave. I can't go around the barn glad hand everybody. So I know when my mind is not. I told this one friend years ago. I said, hey, look, I drink in the afternoon, and I don't like to do business deals at night because I wind up pretty much fucking myself. And I said, so any business deals I do at night, I said, I'm gonna have to redo them the next day or something. So don't count on that shit. You know what he did? For years, every time he wanted something to work out some kind of deal, he came at night when I was drinking. Every time. 'Cause I noticed it, but his girlfriend said that that's one of his tactics. He plays dirty like that. Well, you can only play dirty if I let you, I guess. But they've been playing dirty for me for over a year. What am I supposed to do about it? They've isolated me from my friends, anybody that I knew or talked to. Every person I talked to, um, like say I ran into somebody and I talked to them in person, or but talking over the phone was a real big thing. Just talk to somebody on the phone, I said, hey, yeah, and yeah, they'll come over and give me a hand, they'll help me out. And then the next day they don't come over and I don't get a phone call, and I'm thinking, well, maybe they're busy. And then when I do try to text or call them, no answer, no return, no nothing. And it happens so consistently and so much that you know somebody's right behind me on the phone and ghosting me, as Beth used to say, my technical assistant, ghosting me and calling up. And either they are the real deal or they pretending they're the real deal and telling them all kinds of crap about me. I don't know what they tell them, but it's got to be bad because nobody will talk to me. Holy shit. Yeah, I've never in my life not talked to a neighbor. You know, I don't care if somebody said he was the worst or this or that or he's not our color or not. I'm going to talk to him because he's a neighbor. Like I said, they had to have told him something bad. I don't know what they told him. But it's slander. Slander's a pretty bad thing, telling people I'm something I'm not. Proving shit. Actively poisoning me. Huh. Causing me to get very sick. Not allowing me to get the proper care I need. I've been so poor for so long. Years, all my life I worked high school, even junior high. I worked in elementary school. That's how I bought my first stereo, motorcycle, boat, cars. I had a car, a truck, a motorcycle in high school because I worked and I liked working. And now I can't work; my body won't let me. And I've been trying to figure out how to make money. And no, it's not illegally. Maybe off the books, maybe illegally to the federal government. Well, but I don't know. It's like everybody's a fuck staying out there. No one should do nothing. Um, I'm not nice enough to deal any drugs. I think they might know that. But something to build. I can build decorative boxes. I put together that filing cabinet, at Christmas. It took me a long time because I wanted to make it right, and I was under the gun a lot back then, and still am. It's even worse. I started getting better. I started getting a lot better and wasn't hurting quite as much. And then Beth disappeared, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, all this shit started glowing, and I seen I was feeling bad again. And then the harassment picks up. Scared to sleep at night. Scared to sleep anytime, to tell you the truth. With these people, I woke up and there was shit biting me. I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't normal shit, man. normal. I'd say the CIA, except the CIA is not supposed to operate against U.S. citizens, and even though convicted criminal, I'm still U.S. motherfucking citizen. I think. What the fuck? I'll go around fucking killing people or raping or murdering or robbing or doing anything. I ain't fucking shoplift. I've been so poor for so long. If I don't have money for something, guess what? Then I don't have money. I just don't even do it. I don't fucking care. I'm an aesthetic. I can deny myself shit. I don't have to say, ooh, I have to have that. Ooh, I have to have that. I don't have to have cigarettes. Those are my main priority. It's always been that way, the cigarettes. And it used to be beer, but I cut down beer drinking a lot. People would be amazed. Still like to. Still like drinking beer. Wish I could afford a keg. I'd throw a keg party. I'd throw a motherfucking keg party. I would. School started back. School was out for so long. It was like, what a weird thing, and all of a sudden school's back. Here I am. I thought I was getting better. Every time I take a shower, I'm fucked with. Take a shit, I'm fucked with. Brush my teeth, I'm fucked with. Anytime I sit down, I'm fucked with. Stand up, I'm fucked with. And anything I motherfucking do in this fucking house, I'm fucked with. They fucking goddamn poison me. They gas me. They're not fucking normal. I'd say it's just a bunch of. At first I thought it was just a bunch of people that watch too many Spy Kid movies or something. That's the way they act. But there's some unlimited funding behind it. The the technology they have is pretty incredible. Like I would say, I would call it something to do with, I'd say invisibility, but I don't think it's quite invisibility. It's kind of shielding. I don't know. I read about some of this stuff in popular mechanics. And it could be something like that, but it may not be. It may be something different. They talk about how they got the blackest black butterfly wing paint and all this shit. And that could be a part of it. You could be absorbing certain wavelengths. Um, I've tried different color light bulbs. I got a green one over there. I got red ones, for my bike. I don't know, but like sometimes, this is pretty cool. Sometimes when I look, say I'm sitting, especially like out in the garage, because in the garage, it's kind of, I would say, what, isolated? Was it isolated? Especially when it's just me around, and I'll be sitting in the garage, and all of a sudden, I'm thinking, I forget how, um, I'll hear or see something. Now I've shifted my thing. I think I've got a better picture of it too now. But and that's because I had um, somebody kind of talk to me about it. Let me see what's going on here. Something about live chat. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. More and more, Randy Whaley, say something. What does it say? Hello there. Says Randy, can anybody hear me out there? If you want to type to me, go ahead. I'll answer you back if I can. I don't know. I talked to a guy a few months ago. My butt. I haven't been doing these a whole lot. Because, back in March and April and May, Beth took off. They closed the schools down, and she had to go take care of her kids. I've only seen her a couple of times. Wow, I miss her so fucking bad. It's probably the only person I could really talk to and be honest and know that I'm going to be treating like shit or laughed at or lied to everybody else. And, you know, some of the lies are just so incredible. It's just fucking. How can you? You know, no, the sky's not yellow. The sky's yellow. It is. It is. You're just high. You didn't really see anything. You're just high. No. I know when I'm high. I have trying to see. Oh, okay. That's the curtain over there. But anyway, like I'm out in the garage, and where is it? Where did I be? It's broken now, so I'm gonna be sitting in the garage, and I can hear this noise. We see that's how it shifted my perception to it, and now I'm got a better grasp of it. But I can look behind me with this mirror, and I can ride down the road on my bicycle and go like this, and use it like a rear view, like real close to my eye, because then it's easier. But anyway, I can do that if I have to. I have done it. Now I've got a real big one. You see it's an ATV one, and the palm tree wrenched my handlebars around, flattened my tire, fucked my back up. But that goddamn mirror didn't fucking take a shot, man. You can beat Sasquatch with that and win. Sasquatch, you son of a bitch, give me back my beer. So anyway, hey, the mirror's still good. I'll put it back on the ATV. But I got one because I was always breaking those lily livered bicycle ones. Here's your little gay bicycle, and pow! A piece of grass is too long or something. Pow! It destroyed my mirror. God forbid your bike falls over. This ATV went trains going down the tracks. All of a sudden they pull the pin. It's coming apart. The dude's there. He drops the ATV mirror in it. Saves the day. I'm going to show you guys that just because it is that awesome. So anyway, Beth took off, and she doesn't talk that much to me. She texts me. I keep forgetting look, I've aged a lot. If you go back to my first videos from I believe they're October of last year or something, and I've aged more since I've been in this house, and a lot of this I've seen where they've had the gas coming in, or plastic and rubber is melting. Styrofoam deteriorates, and they're pumping this in for me to breathe. And thanks, guys. And you watch. They're going to sit there and deny everything. But you know what? That's bullshit. This is what I say. You can't prove it. That's what they say. You can't prove it. I don't have to prove it. All I got to do is say they're a bunch of cocksucking motherfuckers. I want to sue their motherfucking asses for torture and shit. Fuck yeah, they have. What the one thing that doesn't scare me, and there's a reason for it. I grew up around it, but it scares them, and I think I know the reason too, because maybe they have to wear it when they are shielded, invisible, whatever you want to call it. They're not totally invisible. Now I know how to see them. Now I know what I'm looking at. But and alter to adjust my mind a little bit. That's all. My way of thinking. I get tired of being lied to by every son of a bitch. It doesn't matter who it is. They're gonna fucking look me dead in the eye and lie and tell me that the fish are swimming down the street and all the roads are underwater now. It's like, oh, I swear to God. Yeah, people are driving right down the canals now. And the fish, they'll come right up to your window.
That's the kind of crap I get. Oh yeah. Oh, you couldn't hurt him. He's in Georgia. He told me. I talked to him on the phone. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. No, and I believe it's the government. There's a reason for it. And, well, my phone. Well, number one, my phones have been totally ghosted for well over a year. I think before they were setting this up before they even burned the house down. I'm saying they because I don't think I did. I'll still say that it was an accident. And yes, it happened because of that stupid man. Because it's plausible, plausible. Do I think it happened? It's just too much coincidence, in my opinion. Too much coincidence for something like that to happen, especially at that level. So, especially with finding out that the people who were there happen to be the people, or some of the people that are working with this in this against me. When I found that out, that was a shock. It about broke my heart. Not really. It kind of fucking freaked me out. I was like, man, I thought they were my friends. No, from what I can figure out, if they were telling lies about me and they didn't work, they just changed the lies to fit the situation until they found a lie that worked. And whoever was running the shit, I don't think it's local police. I think they're in on it, and they're gonna get some of whatever. But the people that are really, really backing this crap, like the feds, and they're dirty. I've been treated like a freaking terrorist. I was hurting so bad when we moved here, and I thought, oh God, maybe I can rest and get better, because I was really trying to help mom and these guys out, going as hard as I could, and it causes me lots of pain. And I tend to cuss, especially when I'm under pain, a lot of pain. I'm cussing more. Somebody says something, I'll be like, fuck. Not because I'm mad, because I'm fucking hurting so motherfucking bad. Every step hurts. And they knew that, and they kept me in pain. They kept it so that I would hurt all the time. And with Beth, it took Beth a long time, months, of her being here and helping me and my mom to where I got enough rest. No, not enough rest. Some rest to feel better, to heal up a little bit, to quit hurting all the time. Then poof, she was gone. Spirited away to a dungeon, castle, a tower high in the sky. She should be here for our anniversary show. I'm gonna try and call her up. You really is her. I may have to take a postponement. I do want to take a shower. I do want to look presentable. I'm tired of coming on here looking like what I am. I guess a crazy old man. If I had a beer, I'd look real good. But I don't know. I have a hard time lying. I will not steal. I refuse to do that. I don't need something so bad I have to steal it. I don't fucking. abuse, kill. Nope. So somebody told some horrific lies about me. So horrific that people who've known me for years turned their backs on me and refused to talk to me. It's like, what the fuck? What were they told? My God. I don't care if it's murder, rapist, whatever. I've been in prison and, I'll give somebody, hey, how you doing and stuff. If they're truly evil, I don't want to be around them. There's guys I know that, murder being a crime of passion sometimes, I had a friend and I asked him, we played on the softball league. We're about the same age, and I said, I said, hey, when do you think you're getting out? And he got this look on his face, and he goes, Ray, I don't think I'm ever getting out. Boy, it just ripped me apart. I was like, God damn. And this, I was a lot younger then. Like, man. Damn. So, I don't know what he did. I didn't ask. Sometimes you find out. Sometimes it's something. Sometimes something stupid. Like I had a friend was, I believe, a lawyer. I don't know what kind of lawyer, and we were pretty good friends because we were both into crossword puzzles, and I considered myself the crossword puzzle king. With seriously, I did. Not just any old crosswords, the hard ones. I would stick at it. I would run letters through my head, letters after letters, like the alphabet, until I would get a word. Sometimes it might take me weeks, but I was persistent. I wanted that damn crossword. LA Times, New York Times. To me, they were the best. Those were the best. LA and New York. Of course, people always argue they're going to say what their favorites were. But, oh man, New York kind of got into the theater and obscure stuff like that sometimes, where basically you'd be like, huh? And LA, they were, they all have their own little, tweaks or whatever. Those two are the best ones, the big ones. That Sudoku crap, oh my God, it'll turn you into a freaking freak. I tried that for a while. It's like, oh no, numbers and letters, no. I want to use my mind to think like pictures, pictures. Not numbers, not like binary code, because it's what it seems like binary code. You turn it into a robot, man. So anyway, like I said, I'm not big on conspiracy theories, but there are conspiracies. If they can do what they're doing to me and my mom, and this is with the government involved, the cops involved, I got nobody to turn to at all. I don't know if there's anybody out there that could help me. I've asked in the past, and I haven't heard. I heard from one guy in Brazil. He just wanted to talk to me. I think, that was pretty cool. I appreciated that. But how can these people? I mean, it's obvious what they're doing. The neighbors know. The neighbors are part of it. This whole neighborhood, is it a neighborhood that was moved in here specifically to do this sort of stuff? I'm beginning to think it might be. I just say I'm not going to give up. I may hurt. I may. And another thing, I'm not going to be an asshole just because they're assholes. Well, I will be to them, of course, but I mean not to other people. Oh, shit. My bones hurt so fucking bad. It's like a stretch, and it's like, oh, they hurt for a minute, and then it stops hurting for a few minutes. It's like, yeah, I've been hurting every day for 10 years. I can remember the last, I had a day where I didn't hurt. I've been hurting. It was February. I want to say 5 years ago. February 5 years ago. I remember it was a nice day. It wasn't too hot, wasn't cold. You know, had put on, a jacket in the evening, me being a 40. But that whole day I woke up and I didn't hurt. In the morning I didn't hurt, walking or anything. I wasn't walking like a mile or two, but I went to the store and got my cigarettes and beer. I told the guy, hey man, look at me, I'm walking normal. It was about 5 years ago. And I said, man, I said, I'm scared. I said, because it's not going to last. I said, something's going to happen where I'm going to be hurting bad again. And that was the last day. And it was a fluke too, because I don't know why it didn't hurt. I know that sometimes I could be hurting so bad. Painkillers don't really help. Painkillers kill the pain temporarily, But I would take antibiotics sometimes, and after about 3 days of antibiotics, I'd feel better. Then I quit taking them because I'd run out. And I'd be back to the pain, but it would make me feel better for a few days. Knocked down. I guess it's an infection in the bones, like on the bones. You got to do a biopsy or bone biopsy. You can't blood tests don't work. That's one reason I got so pissed off because I went to all these doctors and blood test. I go, man, I've already had the blood. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. Walk across the 10-foot office. You're fine. Uh, and the one had this, I would say nurse practitioner. She might have been another doctor. I shouldn't ever, I never put women down. Women are badass. But this chick, man, she was so fine. And, she had a tit job, right? She would come over and stick those titties right in my face. I'm like thinking, man, I really like them titties, but boy, I'd really like to feel better so I can make some money. And, so it was kind of like, damn, wrong timing for her. She did have some nice titties. So. And I had that high priced hairdo, just immaculate, like, whoa. But that was probably one of the last doctors I went to. I was like, man, I need to get better so I can go back to work and help my family pay shit. And that's been, I need to get up to South Carolina sometime. I haven't left the state of Florida in over 30 years. In 1988, I flew to New Jersey. My wife went up there, and I flew up there to bring her back home. And, home being here where we are. And I helped her drive back in her Camaro, which was reminiscent of the Rockford Files. She had the same kind of Camaro. Or, yeah, Camaro. Firebird. Was that? No, Firebird. Bluebird, Firebird, Yellowbird. Yep. Firebird. See, look, I'm looking over here. You can see on the screen back here. What the fuck? Keep an eye. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Kind of weird. Oh, gotta be careful. This is kind of weird. Is it just my fevered imagination? I don't know, man. What is it? Dude, these guys got so much weird technology and shit. Me and Beth have a serious bond. It's not anything to do with sex or making out. I wish. No, I mean, like, in a compliment. I mean that in a complimentary way. Um, and she is so sexy. But one night I used to always worry when she left, and I'd beg her, please don't leave. Please. 50-something-year-old man begging a 30-something-year-old girl, please don't leave. Please. Oh, you'll be fine. You know I won't. And I wouldn't, and I wouldn't. You know. One night she came back, and me and her played Batman and Robin. I'd go running for, I'd say 5 minutes. I'd be going to the bathroom. 5 minutes. I need a co-pilot. And we run, jump in the car, and haul ass. And usually we wind up going to the store for cigarettes or soda or beer. But we had to get out of here, you know. Well, I remember what it was. Let me think about this. Let me think. Well, this is let me think. I was at the store. Let me see. I went there. Came back. Hmm. Me and Beth were driving. We're going down the road. I think I was drinking a beer, and the sky started flashing purple. And I said to her, I said, "Do you see that?" And she goes, "Yeah, I think so." I said, "What do you see?" And she told me what I just said. And I said, "Good." I said, "Then we're seeing the same thing." I said, "It's not some hallucination." And it was, it looked to me like it was so high up that it was coming from lower orbit or upper stratosphere, maybe. I don't know. And I saw one or two of them when we got to the house. I told her, I said, I know somehow I know these people. I don't know where I knew them from. And we were friends, and they considered me a friend. I can't remember when, how, or what. Maybe, but that night everything went pretty good. For a couple of days it did too. And I don't know if they were double crossed or what. Never saw them again. Called them the travelers, I believe. Sort of, I guess, like gypsies or something, but on a different level, you know. Like if, you know, when I was in, it's like I've been abandoned by everybody. Abandoned, pretty much. Um, the same people that tell me, and this happened. I mean, it's like almost like a playbook from last year when they burned the house down. So I remember, man. You see here, this is, I hope it's bad. Bad. It is bad. So I wish you were here. Yeah, I hope she'll probably tune in here in a few minutes. I don't know how to do this live chat. Let's do the live chat. Huh? How do we do this live chat? How do we go? Purchase this, pop out chat, pop out chat, top. Oh, how's that pop out chat? Oh, what was that? Studio, but I don't want pop out chat. I don't know what I'm doing now. Nothing to see here. We popped out, restore chat. Okay. That was weird. I don't know what the heck that was about. So at least I got one person. I went, I've um, never gone back and looked at all my old shit. I mean, I kind of remember, I've got a good memory, you know. Um, but I looked back through to see, I said, wow, you know, when's the last time I did, you know, it'd been a few months. You know, I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. And then, you know, we had the big, our birthday bash marathon, not bash Americathon, bash a marathon. It was bash a marathon, bash a marathon. And she, of course, was off running off to Daytona like a little biker girl she is, breaking all her bones. Yeah, right. Oh man, that was so. I'm glad she was all right. I mean, really, couldn't even talk about her on the air because I was about to cry. There she is laying in some Central Florida road near some orange grove, and her bones broke, and she can't talk. And then she passes out from blood loss while her ex-husband, who she went with, his decapitated body lies across the road. Sorry about that, Big B. I'm just kidding, man. But no, it's like, man, you know, they're on a motorcycle. They could have had a bad wreck. So when she comes waltzing in the door, my mom's like, "Oh, you look all right." She was kind of freaked out, but it was funny. We were worried about it. God damn it! She texted to me. She texted phone broke. I can't see the screen or some shit, and it said bone broke. Can't see, and I'm thinking, oh, there she is having. She's losing her vision because of blood loss. Yeah, real funny now. It wasn't, but I lost vision one time because of blood loss. I got hit pretty hard in the head, and as they were sewing me up, you know, the doctor was talking. I said, I can't see, man. I said, I'm going blind, man. I said, I'm losing my vision. I was a kid, you know. He goes, oh, that's normal. When we get some blood back into you, you'll be able to see fine. I said, oh, okay. So I wasn't scared then. I was scared to see for, you know. Oh, it's just all right. You get blood loss, you lose your vision. All right, I can do that. I think I was about 8, 9 years old. But I want to. I really like to take a shower. I wish I could get all the Beth to come down here and help me. Shit, just even on the episode. I'll bring. Oh, you can't bring him. I'll send. I'll come get you. We'll do the old co-pilot shit. I'll do 80 miles an hour the whole way. Wah! I won't even look around. Don't tell me if there's anything back there. I'm scared. I used to freak out, man. Holy shit. It's pretty bad though, you know. You had to get cigarettes and beer somehow. And the co-pilot drove like a maniac. Well, anyway, my only worry is that if I go to take a shower and I go to come back on live, they may not let me. They control the airwaves. I've had text messages that I tried to send out blocked because they didn't like what I said to somebody. Like, come on, man. They can only do a lot here. On the road, they can't do it. You know? They can shut off my Wi-Fi. They have power. Oh, you know what real power is? Not doing that kind of shit. You know, when I was young, I used to box and Street Fighter, not Street Fighter, box though. I taught formally how to box. You know, a guy picks a fight and you know that he doesn't know he's doing, and you can beat him into the ground. The power is not beating him into the ground. The power is to tell me I'll stop when you want me to. Give him a quarter. I always gave a quarter until they fucked it up. And I don't mean, just trial base, I say, hey, you want to quit? Yeah, okay. And I let him up. Get sucker punched. Well, that did happen. And then I didn't kill him. I hurt him pretty bad, real bad. It only happened like twice. I was young. I grew up, kind of playing sports, fighting, all that shit. It's not like I was mean or evil or anything. It's just that's the crowd you run with, dude. And me being the size I am, I'm not too big where I scare people. I'm not too small where people go, you're beating up on a little guy. I'm just the right size. Not too muscular to where, it'd be like, I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a snap you, but I was so skinny that I look like a toothpick, a pretzel boy, so to speak. Now I'm a pretzel boy. You know what a pretzel boy is? That's why even the girls, man, be like, man, you fucking make one wrong move and I'll snap you in half like a pretzel boy. I'll be like, oh man, I'm pretzel man. No, pretzel old man. Everybody says I'm old. 5 years ago, I wasn't old. I get instant old. Instant old. It's like poof. Everybody said everybody. You're old, you're old, you're old, you're old, you're old. I'm like, oh my God, I know I am, but well, we talking to somebody in his 30s, best in our 30s, late 30s. The same age, I believe, as Britney Spears. And, yeah, I think they're the same age. Well, anyway, I take Beth or Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Mm-mm. Oh, well, Beth is too, but she's more fun. So, the poor people are more fun. And, as long as, they're not that poor, But, no, I get Beth down here just to help me with the episode, too, I try to write stuff down, put them, you can't read my, she knows how to do stuff right, all the stuff on here, all the fancy stuff, like what does it say, live chat, it says, I don't know what it says. It says something over here where they say live chat. What does this do? It goes over here. It says settings or something, I believe. Participants, pop out chat, toggle. Toggle what? Toggle time. Welcome to, I don't know. Okay, so what we'll go is, we'll just go right here, I guess. But now I know how to do that. And I guess that means if somebody was to call up and start typing on the computer, it'd be like, I'd show up or something, Well, we've been on 49 minutes. So it's almost an hour program right now, and I am, how should I say, hungry as fucking hell. I need to take a shower because I'm covered with poison. Plus, I've been sweating. I went to the store today and was looking at shoes. I gotta get shoes. I gotta get shoes. I gotta get a lot of things. I gotta get shoes. Um, I really wish Beth could come down and give me a hand. That would just for an hour, a couple hours, just help me get it together, man. Things have been rough. Like, they're good for a while. I know you had to go and take care of your kids and all. I sure do miss you. And now I'm hurting again. It's like I don't know who's on my side. Pretty much, I can pretty much count on nobody right now. Nobody being on the side. After all I went through, me personally, on a personal basis, where the same people who were glad handing me and saying how nice and wonderful I was were the same people that I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears saying the exact opposite to the cops and everybody. I'm like, what? So yeah, there was some discrepancy there, which well, I gotta get something to eat. I haven't slept well in a long time. I haven't had a good night's sleep since I'm serious. I can't think. Beth hasn't been here since God knows when, April or something. So, I may have occasionally gotten a night's sleep then, but I haven't had enough sleep to recover in the past year since we've been in this house. It's been a horror house, 24/7. Yeah, no shred of privacy. I know. I hate it. That'll fucking drive you crazy by yourself. Let alone assholes. I don't want photos. I'm not doing that. Photos kiss my ass. I will go to Google. I'm gonna do that together. What am I looking for? I don't even know. God damn it. What was I looking for? It said a settings YouTube play score bio. Photos, was it maps? I don't know. Maps. Oh, restaurants. You ever go to Carrabba's? Shit, man, I got a week and a half. Huh? Mm. Well, the AC puts out cold air out there in the garage. I just, unplugged it because nobody's here and it was kind of cool this morning. It's hot now, but I turned that thing on yesterday afternoon. It didn't take long at all to cool down the whole garage. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, they're sweating at midnight, going, damn, why am I so fucking hot? No, it's not the drugs, it's I'm hot. So they put that in deep water, huh? We used to go to the Bay Shore and fish at like 2, 3 in the morning. The snook would be coming through. You could see them pop, 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 working their way through with the lights from the bridges and buildings and stuff. That was a long time ago. I hadn't done that in so long. I quit fishing because, well, for me, back then, I still drank, I'm not talking about getting drunk heavy, like, we're slurring, pawing people and stuff. That's gross. Which is one reason I try to get like that. But, I was fishing one afternoon, I believe, and I said, well, I'm going to go home and eat, and I might come out after dark. I came out after dark. It was springtime, not hot, not cold. No mosquitoes because we had a cold winter and it killed off a bunch of mosquitoes. The mosquitoes weren't bad at all. I had my radio going low. I had my bicycle. I just bought that electric bike. I remember now. I was all happy, you know. And I'm drinking a beer. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this short. 'Cause I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I want to listen to some music. And one of my favorite songs is by a DJ, I guess a DJ mixer named Valentino. And can you guess the name of the song? It's called "Suck My Dick." Let's tell them assholes for fucking doing this shit to me. And I want some get back, motherfuckers. And I expect it. Do my damnedest. You're lucky I hadn't done anything worse than what I've done. I think you guys are the assholes, not me. So, Beth, give me a call. I really would like to. A lot of things. I might just hang out with you. I like to go shopping with you, you know. God damn. Can't go with certain people there. And you're fun, you know. I'll buy you lunch. You know that. Why? Because I like you. You know, but anytime you ever need, you can come by if you have to. It's always open. Mom's saying why she loves you too. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go. I'd like to figure more out about this live chat. Beth can probably help me. See, all this crap that doesn't get done when Beth's not here. Thanks, Beth, for abandoning me again. All right, I'm gonna try to be back in about 2 hours. I want to eat. I want to shower. And I need to go get cigarettes. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Oh, it's still early. What time? I was thinking it was late. That's because I'm tired and hungry. So, I didn't know it was so early. I was thinking it was like 7 o'clock. It's 4:30. Let's think about that. TikTok, 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 TikTok. I'll try to be back if they'll let me. That's the whole thing. I mean, not. These people are not some stupid government agency. Hey, when did they allow gassing of citizens? Wasn't that like 1939, Germany, Nazis? I didn't know the U.S. did it. Assholes. All right, I'm going. Always remember, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Good night. I'll see you. I'll see you an hour or two, something like that. Around dark, you know, get something to eat. I'm gonna try not. Notice I'm not cussing as much. Now that scares me in itself. All right, see you guys. Bye. Hold on. Oh, great. I lost my arrow. There it is. It's cursor, whatever we call it. I'm the cursor. I curse. I'm the cursor. Son of a bitch. Goddamn.